What's up, guys? This video is going to be made in response to all of the negative feedback I got from the video I made a day ago about e-girls and the trend that I have noticed. So the point of this video, this apology video, is I'm going to try my best to clarify my intention and to apologize for the way that I conducted myself with the way I made the way that I outlined the points of the video. I can see now that I've reassessed everything I said, reassessed what the feedback I got, right? I'm now able to reassess how even with my intentions not being malicious, I can see how things are perceived as me being malicious when you take things out of context, and when you also understand that the things that I said can be led down the same rabbit hole as people having hate towards women playing games. I'm somewhat encouraging, I'm indirectly encouraging toxic behavior towards females because of the way that I phrase the things in my video. Now, I think when you look at the video objectively and you take everything into context, you realize that I'm not talking of, it's nothing to do with gender. It has to do with Enchantresses, right? It has to do with boosted accounts. Whether or not it's female is not important. It's the fact that it's boosted accounts. That's the thing that I'm pointing out. And there's a lot of these boosted accounts duo queuing, playing Enchantresses, right? And it doesn't matter if they're female or not. It's the point that these are the accounts that you should be avoiding. It has nothing to do with them being female. You shouldn't judge them for them being female or not. It doesn't matter if they're female. It doesn't matter what they are. All that matters is that these accounts are boosted. That was the whole point of the video, right? The point of the video was to describe this. I should not have talked anything about the gender because that's just irrelevant, right? It's completely irrelevant. It has nothing to do with my overall point. I did not want to be perceived as being sexist. I had no malicious intention. I didn't want to. I understand how difficult girls have it as it is, or women have it, whatever, right? Have it as it is. With gaming, how there's a lot of bias towards them as it is. There's a lot of stereotyping against them. How difficult it is for them to make it on the pro scene with everyone, with a large portion of people trying to make fun of them. It's still very common in today's age, right? If you play, I'm sure if you ask any female that plays video games, they can talk about how much they've been harassed for being female. I totally get that. That's something that that's why things I said should have been worded differently, right? Because these are current problems that people have to deal with every day, and I should have appreciated this more and been more careful with my wording. So I do not think that the video was there's no intention of me being malicious. Like I said, I want to make that more than clear. I have no bias towards women. I think that it's all about skill. I think gender, etc., doesn't mean anything. I think at the end of the day, the best players, whether they're black, white, male, female, it doesn't matter. The best is the best, and I support whoever's the best at the game, right? I support anyone that wants to play. I support anyone that thinks they can succeed. I think success is just colorblind. I think success is genderless, right? Success is success, no matter who it is, no matter where it's from. So I kind of combine these 2 points together, right? How it was perceived is perceived as me being a sexist, me being misogynist, and that was, once again, not my intention. If that's what I came across as, if that's how you perceived it, right? Like I said, I do apologize. I did not have that as my intention. And let's just continue on. So moving on, right? Moving on, I kind of combined all these points together, honestly. I tried to outline it, but I've kind of just jumbled everything together. So like what I wanted to actually talk about in this video was the actual problem that I tried to highlight in the video. So I tried to describe how boosting is a big problem in the game, how duo abusing is current and a big issue. People can smurf with their friend, with someone lower ranked than them on a different account, and climb them up to any elo they want, because duo queue is just that's just how duo queue works. I think the actual problem here, right, has nothing to do with girls, nothing to do with females. It has to do with the fact that this is how duo queue is abused in this way. right? Duo abusing, duo boosting, it's a big problem because anyone at any point can duo with their friend up to high MMR. This has nothing to do with the gender, like I said. It could be male, it could be a female, it could be males doing with males. It really doesn't matter. It means nothing. It has nothing to do with the actual problem. So another point that I should have made is that when you encounter an account that has low win rate, Enchantresses duo with every single game that they play, that's an indication of someone being boosted, which is the point I should have made in my video. I should have pointed that out more clearly, right? I do not encourage you to be toxic towards these people. I do not encourage you to interact with these people in a negative way. I don't encourage you to make fun of their gender or try to assume anyone's gender. I encourage you to just dodge this player as they look. It's a common theme, right? If someone is boosted with Enchantresses mainly played and they have duo queue games every single game, right? It's a common theme. They are more than likely boosted if that's the case, or there's a good chance they will be because there's so many of these accounts. That's the observable trend that I found, not the fact that these people are women. That's something I assumed, right? That's something I should not have assumed. So anyways, once again, I apologize overall. I should have been way more careful with my video, with what I said. If I can clear up any more misunderstandings in the comment section, I'd love to. But thank you for the feedback. I appreciate it. I just should have been way more careful. I made the video in a very lazy manner. I did not plan out what I wanted to say. And I kind of spoke without a filter, which led to things being misconstrued. Like I said, I think the people that know me very well understand that I have no bias towards women, and that was not my intention at all. I think some people did understand that, and some people didn't, which is why the feedback was split. I think some people could understand that the point of my video was nothing to do with gender, right? But that doesn't matter. What matters is that the fact that it could be perceived like that is on me. It's on me as a content creator. So anyways, thanks for the feedback, like I said, and let me know if I can clarify anything else.